guys, good morning. Welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Teesampson's channel, and if it's your first time, thank you so much for stopping by. And ho ho ho, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. And if you're a returning subscriber, you're my G at the OG. So today is Christmas Eve, and I have a lot of errands to run, but I worked last night and I was super tired when I got back this morning, so I slept a bit. And I'm heading, I'm leaving my auntie's house now. I've been at my auntie's house for like almost 3-4 days. So I'm leaving my auntie's house at Gatehead, and I'm heading to Sunderland because the girl has plenty things to do today to prepare for Christmas tomorrow. So yeah, I'm just heading out now. I'm going back to Sunderland. So come along with me. Let's, run all my errands for today. Okay? Well, I'm at the bus stop now. I'm waiting for my bus. Thank God for sleep. I feel so refreshed now. So let's wait for the bus. So the bus came and I sat on the upper part of the bus. I think I'm going to do a video to show you guys how the buses are. Some of the buses are like 2 levels. So we have the, the down part and then the upper part. So I always like sitting on the upper part when I have like a long travel. So with this trip, it took me about 1 hour plus to get to Sunderland by bus. So yeah, just come along with me, okay? Maybe 10 minutes out. I just let me show my fine face and my fine skin that is skinning already. That's all. It's just vanity. I'm just trying to be vain. So when you show me a beautiful view, and this is why I like sitting up, you see everything. I said it, I'm in love with nature, but it is so beautiful. Hi guys, so I'll be like, hi, I don't reach us. Yeah, so I want to go and I'm going to Primark. I think Primark. I should know that I want to go and buy Secret Santa gifts, and yeah, then pick up disposable plate and cups because ain't nobody got time to be washing plate and spoon tomorrow after cooking. So I'm just going to buy disposable cups and all, and plates basically, and yeah, I think that's all. Okay, I'm also going to African store. I need to pick up beef for myself and then like for the house, and also my friend called that I should help him buy too. So he specifically asked for lambs and turkey, all those foreign people, but me is in where honey, shaki and momo. That is the only I'm going to African store to go and buy for myself. So yeah, that's where I'm heading to now, and then that's it. So come along with me, okay? So instead of going to Primark, I started to go to Poundland because what I ordered to buy, I knew that Poundland also had the same thing. So I was here to get, cutleries, paper plates, cups, and my Secret Santa gift. So I got it here at Poundland, and trust me, it was okay. The price was relatively the same thing I would see at Primark. And the quality I went for was almost the same quality I'll also get at Primark. So yeah, why not? So just watch me. I'm just trying to shop to get Secret Santa gifts and the other things. loaf pan because of the price. I used a loaf pan to bake, and you know, it actually turned out well. You see it on the video. Just watch me shop. I bought other things that I would use to bake. So after now, I forgot to vlog, and you know, after I was done from the first pound round, that particular pound round is close to Bridges, so I'm going to the second pound round, which is also close to Bridges, because I needed to get a gift bag. I didn't see it in the other pound round they had. There are two, the big pound round and the medium sized pound round. The big pound round did not have the Christmas gifts bag, so I was going to the other pound round, you guys. Christmas here we hungry you, because people are buying gifts, buying gift bags, you know, the fun ride at the city center. So this is Sunderland city center. This is where it's called Bridges, and there you have lots and lots of stores, both inside the Bridges, you know, how like the hall where we have different stores, and also outside around it. So this is me just going to the medium pound land, which is opposite HSBC Bank. I also forgot to record. I was already done here when I remember that, oh, I'm supposed to vlog because I was the only one carrying the bag and stuff like that. So I shall manage to show the bag I came to buy, the gift bag. So I picked you know, that one and one other white one. That was the last one. This is me heading home. This is Bridges in all its glory. So if you're coming to Industry of Sunderland, Bridges will be one of your stop shop you get it, where you would come and buy things. Sharp after I'm saying.
For you, my love, my summer love, been waiting for you, my love. I can't forget the day we met. You looked so fly.
So it's getting windy. I had to pull up my I don't know what they call this hoodie. So I've gone to Poundland to buy the gift from yesterday, but I need to get to the African store to get beef and all that, as I mentioned earlier. So I'm on my way there. I've dropped the stuff I bought from Poundland at home. Yeah, so I'm on my way to the African store. Come along with me, let me show you our African store.
And there, love me sweet, with you I know that I'm complete. I'm in love with the summer's day, for you I'd give.
So something struck me that I want to share about this building. You know how in Nigeria, when they're building in Nigeria, you will see sand. You can use sand. I don't know in your area, maybe people are from the Bridges side where I stay. If they are building, especially if the house is by the road or something, they will use sand to block half of the road because they are building. You just see that mess will be made everywhere. But here, you can't even, they will cover it up. You won't even know if they're using sand or whether they're using cement. It's just very, very well put together. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Right, let's go.
Oh, my summer love, been waiting for you, my love. Completely a fool, been waiting for you, my love. Head over heels, I'm blinded by what I feel. My love is forever.
The store was so jam-packed. So I'm not calling it an African store. It's an Afro Caribbean Indian store. So you get to see everything Nigerian, Ghanaian, Indians, Arab, different things from different places. So here I was trying to buy, the chicken, the lamb, and the pomo that, I say chicken, the turkey rather, the lamb and the pomo that I was supposed to buy. They actually wait here. They cut it if you want them to. It's just very nice compared to the Lagos Nigerian, market I'm used to. This kind of gives you, I don't know, gives you good vibes, kind of. So on my way to check out, I saw this. It looks like granite, but it's also showing monkey nut. I don't know. I didn't want to experiment, so I didn't buy it. It was so rowdy today. Like, people were really shopping for Christmas. You guys, see how empty the streets are. Like, literally, it's Christmas Eve. I'm on my way back from the African store, and just look at the sky. It's just past 4. I cannot get used to this. I don't think I can. I was not really bothered during the daylight period, but this darkness. Anyways, I'm on my way home. See you guys when I get home. Hi guys, so I am home now. I went to the African, so I'll just show you guys what I bought. I'm tired, but my work is just about to start. I need to start prepping. I need to start prepping for things I want to make for Christmas tomorrow. So I need to get right into it. But I am fucked out already. But I just do it. I'm blabbing. Let me show you guys what I got. So I feel like baking, so I'm actually going to bake. So I bought the grease-proof baking paper for doing tomorrow in case some of our friends come around rather. I bought cup, spoon. Ain't nobody got time to go washing plates. Disposable plates. Then this is where we're going to put the food, like when it's cooked. Then for my baking stuff, that baking paper, I bought chocolate. I don't know what exactly I'm baking yet. I bought condensed milk. Yeah, that's it. Condensed milk. Yeah. I got vanilla extract. I got lemon extract. To be honest, I don't know what I'm trying to achieve. And I got raisins, mixed fruits, and then of course my baking pan. I'm excited, so I'm just going to I think we have butter at home, so I'm just going to put them in where they're supposed to be. I also bought from the African store. The guy gave me £1 discount actually, so 24. He gave me one. It was supposed to be 25 something. So turkey for my friend. The meat that I wanted to buy for myself we didn't have. And lamb also for my friend, so he'll come and pick it up. And then me, I got pomo for the house. You guys, this pomo was about £6. Yeah, £6. These are things I bought, so I'm just gonna put them where they're supposed to be and start my prepping. I actually forgot to show you guys. So we in this house we have this tradition. Well, I have the tradition of doing. I started the tradition by fire by force because that's what I do in my house in Nigeria. Secret Santa. So the plan was we picked each one another, of course, and we bought gifts for each other. So everybody's gift, I already bought the ones for the person that I picked. My friend also told me to help her buy for the person she picked. So these two were already here. Then these two, so we're 4. Everybody's gift is under the tree. Everybody's gift is under the tree. Hey! I'm looking at. Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. not videoing you.
If you're really my parents, but they keep picture of me. See how I look like a square. No.
Oh, but I can do lights off, lights on.
I'm still like
You need to come on now.
at the end of this was
So later that evening, I decided to bake. I did every other thing, behind the cameras. But this cake, I was like, let me, bake because I was really tired. But yeah, I started with my butter, and I got this recipe off YouTube, but I also added a twist to it. So I added my butter, till my ancestors told me it's enough. So I added the butter. So I was supposed to use brown sugar, but I did not have. So I had to make do with what I had. So I had the granulated white one. That was what I added till my ancestors told me it's enough too. No measurements. So I added my mixed fruits into it too. The mixed fruit had raisins and some other good stuff inside. So I just poured it again, no measurements. It's fruit cake, let it be plenty. It's Christmas cake, it's definitely supposed to be fruit cake. And that was what I did. I did plenty. So I also added my lemon. So of course the lemon zest, I had to grate the skin of the lemon inside the pot too. Just trust the process, you guys. Trust the process. So just grate as much as you want to your ancestors. When you look at it and measure it with your ancestors' eyes. So I added lemon juice. Please ignore the plates. You know how oil usually stick on plates? That's what happened to it. I added lemon juice. I added more lemon juice. This is me trying to open the lemon flavoring. Then I poured a bit in it. Until my ancestors said enough. Am I the only one that tries to tidy up when they're cooking too? Maybe not the sink, but I mean the gas area, the stove area. I like to, tidy up. So at this point, I positioned the pot, I turned on the cooker, and, I'd mix everything in together and also allow the butter to melt like that too. That was why I decided to use a pot, because I needed to melt everything together and let it simmer for a bit. So when that was on fire, on the sweet, I had to add brandy to it. Yes, you add alcohol into your fruit cake, and that's what I'm doing. So I kept mixing everything together. I stirred everything together, and then after stirring, I allowed it to simmer until it bubbled. So I added more raisins because why not? And I just stirred and allow everything melt, the butter melt and everything bubble together. So this is it bubbling, and then after a few more seconds, I turned it off and then allowed it to cool down for a bit. So while the mix was, getting cold, I decided to line the baking, what do you call it now? Baking pan that I'm going to use. I wanted to check if it was warm, so I checked it and it was already cold enough. So I added, the first thing I did afterwards was to add my condensed milk. So I added my condensed milk and the struggle pressing it. I added condensed milk. So I gave this a good mix. When I was done, we had like this almond flour home. That was what I used. I used the almond flour, just a bit of it. I added it into it. So I broke 3 eggs into it and I continued to stir it. Then I started adding my dry ingredients. I put in my flour, my all-purpose flour, and then my baking powder. And then I stirred it well, and the consistency was given. So I knew it was time to put it in the dish.
I don't have that thing.
At this point, I also complained that I wish I had the brown sugar, to make it darker a bit, but we can move with what we have. So it was time to put it in the baking dish. So I added the chocolate chips in it too. Pour to your ancestors tell you it's enough. So this is me pouring the cake mix into the baking pan to bake the cake. So I baked mine. I preheated the oven at I put it on 250 degrees to heat the whole oven. Then when it was time to put in the cake, I reduced it to about 150, 180 thereabout. She bake halomo. So just mixing it, trying to line it well before adding it into the oven. For toppings, I had Hey God, I added the chocolate on it, and then I also added dried raisins. So after about 40 minutes after putting it into the oven, it was ready, and that is it. See my beautiful Christmas cake. The raisins burnt a bit, but that was the only issue. Everything was beautiful. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and on this channel we preach kindness. Please be kind to one another. God loves you. I love you, but God loves you the most. Bye.